Hi, my name's Guy Griffiths, and this quick presentation is part of the panel debate on making a success of your business at the Elevate conference in May 2019. I want to talk quickly about, first of all, the fact that guns don't kill people, which if you Google, you'll get the answer rappers do, but we know the original quote was people do. And it's the same with technology and systems. Technology does not retain people. People do. Okay, it's people that help to retain members, particularly at gyms and health clubs. And I'm going to go through this quick presentation talking about how we get systems to work by chunking down and using training in the important parts of the system. We're going to talk about the what's in it for me, both for the staff and for the members. And then we're going to talk about the proof that how systems help to retain people. And we're actually going to go into that proof, that why part first. We're going to start with the why and look at a few examples of the results through some wearables, through some very basic kind of club visit data, and have a look at apps as well. So the first example, the first why that we've got that we're going to start with is talking about Active Nation using the MyZone belt. Their leadership team and a lot of their employees as well are encouraged to wear a MyZone belt and achieve 1,300 MEPs a month. It is one of their staff key performance indicators, and it's been really successful throughout Active Nation, through their workforce, making them active. But it's not just successful at getting the active workforce team and staff more active. It's actually had amazing results in terms of reducing absenteeism. And there is a direct correlation that Stuart Martin often quotes, as the MD of Active Nation, about their most active leaders. The people who are most successful at getting active are also the most successful people in their business as well. So this is a really great example, some great proof of a wearable working well and getting some really good business performance. A case study that we did last year for eGym shows that members on the eGym system, visit the club more often. And obviously there's a correlating length of stay increase as well. But you can see that members on Classic eGym, the kind of standard version, if you like, visit 28% more. And when members go up onto the premium level of eGym, they visit 42% more than members who aren't on eGym. And there's other case studies we've done with other tech that shows very similar results that you can find on ggfit.com. Thirdly, in terms of apps, the sponsor of the business stream is eGym, so I'm focusing on them a little bit, but it's similar with lots of other different apps in the fitness marketplace as well, showing members, and this is really proof to members that technology works, showing where they are on the journey, showing them that they're at the silver level, they've progressed maybe through wood and bronze, and they're on their way to the gold level, showing them where their muscle imbalances or where their particular strengths and weaknesses are. All these things are great proof or whys to why members should use the app. And the biological age that we saw earlier on the eActiv presentation is a great motivator for members, showing them what their biological age is in terms of their strength and performance. So a little bit of the why there, and it's important to start with that when you're explaining why you're using systems, both to your staff and your members. Don't dive straight in with some training. This is the system we've bought to make you do more work. No, we've got this system because here is the proof. Here is evidence of how it works at other sites and with other members. This is why we're using it. And again, before we get into the how and the things that we're going to do with the system, it's important to look at the what's in it for me, both for the staff and the members. Now, when we interview staff or run surveys or run workshops with fitness staff in them, what we find is that most staff, and certainly the good fitness staff out there, what they want to do is talk to members more. They want to have more conversations, more interactions with more members, and not necessarily the ones that they speak to every day, but they want to be talking to new members and having meaningful, good interactions. If the system can help them do that, then the staff will use that system. If the system allows them to segment the membership and know who they can target their boot camp that they're building, or if it can help them to sell more PT, or if it can help them to control the flow, or just literally have a to-do list and build their day and know what they've got to do, then they will use that system. Members are slightly different. What members want from the gym experience and from a system is they want to be connected. They want to be connected to the staff so that the staff know what workouts they've done, how many MEPs they've collected or moves they've made. They want to be tracked and probably held to account for their fitness. They want to connect to staff. They want to connect to other members as well and experience challenges. Members want to be retained in the majority. Not many members join a gym thinking, oh, I'm going to be trying to leave in 3 months' time. So if the system can show them that they'll be retained, they'll be connected, and that staff will know when they're due for a program review or when they're up for a premium upgrade, then they will use that system and they will put their fitness data into it. So that's the what's in it for me, or the what of a successful system implementation. The final part, then we can now get on to the how, the how we're going to do it, how we're going to make the system interesting and usable. This is it looks complex, but actually it's a fairly simple journey flow, just as an example of a system. But you show this to a member or a member of staff, and it probably will look a little bit too complex for them. So it's important to keep it simple and to say, look, the bits we want to focus you on, the bits we need you to deliver as a member of staff, or these interaction points are going to happen, we're going to look at the induction. We're going to focus on how that works and how it motivates members. And then we're going to look at the first review after 30 days or 6 visits. In fact, let's just start with that. That's the most complex bit we're going to do. After 30 days or 6 visits, whichever is sooner, we're going to do a review with each member. And if we keep it simple like that, then it is easier to measure. So we can start to get some metrics straight away. We're not worried too much about the premium upgrade, or in a digital journey, we're not thinking, what's the 7th message that's going to go out around day 60? And what's the link going to be on that message? And what's the image going to be for a young male compared to an older a Gen Y or Z or baby boomer female? Because it doesn't matter at this stage. We just want to get the welcome message out and see how many of those bounce. So keeping things simple. Sport is simple and fitness is simple. Sometimes we try and make it very complex, but let's start simple because it's easier to measure, it's easier to deliver. We'll build it up and we'll have things like program reviews that loop around, and we'll have premium upgrades. And that's another great way with an example that eGym, but again, other systems do it, is to say to the member, we're starting you off on this classic plan or the standard program, and then at a certain point we're going to upgrade you to premium. We're going to keep it simple to start with. Don't train the whole system for the member, and don't train the whole system for the staff. You've bought a system that has features and benefits. Use the ones you need. Don't use all the additional features that you've been sold initially. Sure, they can come along later on, but use what you've bought in the first place, and use the key benefits. And once you're using them, you can then add the other ones on. Otherwise, you'll end up having to buy another system to get people to use the system that you bought. So technology doesn't retain people, but it can certainly help people to do so. It's people that retain people that retain people. And if you focus on the why, the what's in it for me, so prove what works, show the benefits to the member and to the member of staff, and then chunk the system down so that you're training it in parts, then you will have a successful implementation of technology in your business. Thank you very much. After this, we'll go to questions and open the panel debate to the floor. But thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, then drop me a line, guy@ggfit.com. Thank you.